Look, Farmer Bruce, we have some guests.
Wow, welcome. Would you like to learn about some locally grown sweet potatoes that we have?
Yes.
You would? We're so happy to hear that because we love to grow these homegrown sweet potatoes. Did you know that sweet potatoes come in many different species?
We did not.
Oh, well, they do. And they vary in their skin and colors. Do you notice anything about the sweet potatoes we have on our table?
They're orangish and reddish.
Which one's oranges? That you are right, and that's a great observation. Do you see a reddish one?
Right here.
Right there, yes. So that one's reddish. It has a reddish skin. And the flesh on the inside is probably going to be a little different too. So, do you notice any other observations? Something about the skin?
It's kind of bumpy and smooth.
You want to touch it and feel it? Wonderful. That's another great observation. You're really looking and exploring these sweet potatoes.
Would you both like to find out how much a sweet potato weighs?
Sure. Yes.
Well, good. Why don't you pick one and pop it on the scale there and we'll see how much it weighs. That one weighs more than a pound. How about that?
That's going to feed a lot of bellies.
And how about that red one?
This one there.
Ooh, that's another good one. Just around a pound. So they're both good sweet potatoes.
Wonderful.
How did that grow?
What an excellent question.
That is an excellent question. In fact, we know somebody who taught us how to grow sweet potatoes, and I think we might be able to have them come again and show us all how to grow sweet potatoes. How does that sound?
Good. Good.
You want to hear?
Yeah, sure.
We just have to sing a little song. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, feel free to jump in once you catch on. Roots, vines, flowers, and bees, grow some sweet potatoes, please. Roots, vines, flowers, and bees, grow some sweet potatoes, please. Roots, vines, flowers, and bees, grow some sweet potatoes, please. Roots, vines, flowers, and bees, grow some sweet potatoes, please. Hello! Hello, everyone. Hello, Farmer Bruce.
Well, hello there, great sweet potato.
It is so great to see you again.
And you too.
I hear that somebody wants to know how to grow sweet potatoes.
We certainly do.
I'm so excited. I love telling this story. You know, it's one of my favorites because my family taught me this story. This is a story that goes down in many generations. Take a sweet potato and take a long bath.
Well, let's get started.
One of my favorite parts. Splish, splash, I love taking a really long bath. I have some roots. Do you see those roots, Farmer Bruce?
I certainly do.
They are growing, and that's what we need. We're on our way to making sweet potatoes. Let's get some more roots out there and get them nice and watered up. And pretty soon, about maybe sometime midweek, I start to sprout some leaves. Oh, so good. Some more leaves. They just come right out of the top part of my body, my sweet potato. And do you know, Farmer Bruce, that many different species of different plants produce different shapes of leaves?
They do, don't they?
They do. Do you know your shapes?
Yeah, I like circles, I like squares, I like hearts.
Those are all excellent shapes, and you can see them in nature. Can you take a look at the leaves that are sprouting out of me? What kind of shape do you see?
Let me take a look. That looks like a heart to me.
You are right. And you know there's many different species of sweet potatoes. So as they are growing, as you're out in nature, you might see other plants with heart-shaped leaves. And then you see, well, they might be sweet potato vines.
Well, what do you know?
So here's a slip with roots. That's a plant. That's a sweet potato plant, and that's what we call them. Here's another one, Farmer Bruce.
Well, what do you know?
More. Here's another one. We're going to take these slips and we're going to grow some sweet potatoes.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So now we need a garden. Do you have a garden?
Let's get started.
Okay, we have a garden. So exciting. Yes, that is an excellent garden. It's perfect for growing sweet potatoes. See how the dirt is mound up in hills? That's excellent. So Farmer Bruce,
Yes.
all you have to do is plant a sweet potato slip in one of these hills. Why don't you give that one at the top in the middle a try?
How about this right here? We'll get
Yes.
the roots tucked down in there.
Yes, make sure
Okay.
those roots will spread out through the soil
Yeah.
and grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
That's good. Now you want to put those other 2 slips maybe in those lower hills?
Yeah, let's go ahead and tuck one in here. How about that?
Excellent.
Okay.
Perfect. Farmer Bruce, that is so good. You're doing great hard work, but gardening's fun, isn't it?
It is. I enjoy it very much. There's another one right there.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay.
You think that's all we need?
Well, I do know that we would like to have some sun.
Oh, yes, I love the sun. I took the bath in the sun, and we need some sun when we're growing too.
And how about some rain? We always like to have rain.
Oh, Farmer Bruce, you're using your smart brain. Yes, rain is excellent because it feeds our leaves and feeds the soil and our roots too.
And then we need time, maybe like 100 days for a sweet potato.
100 days! Oh, that's a lot of days to count. Maybe you can count because that's a lot of time. And anything that's good takes time, usually.
It does.
Okay. Roots, vines, flowers, and bees.
Grow some sweet potatoes, please. Roots, vines.
Yeah, look at those vines.
Yeah.
Do you see more heart-shaped leaves?
I do. There's one heart-shaped leaf right there.
Excellent.
And here, and here.
Oh, wow. And what else do you see? What else do you observe, Farmer Bruce?
Well, I observe that there's a flower right there. How about that?
It is. It's one of my favorite colors. Can you tell?
It is. It's a nice purple color, just like your glasses.
That's right. So purple flowers. That tells us we're on our way to having some sweet potatoes. Do you think we might have some sweet potatoes?
Well, I think we need to go ahead and check because they've been in the ground for quite some time.
Yep. 100 days.
If
right,
I
kids?
look carefully and dig into the dirt below the vines, I found one.
Yay! That's so
Hooray.
exciting.
There's a beauty.
That is an orange sweet potato. It is a beautiful sweet potato.
Yeah.
Do you think we have any more sweet potatoes?
Well, I'm going to keep checking. Every place that we had a vine, there's a possibility we might have a nice sweet potato. So what I'm going to do is dig in this little mound here too, and guess what?
It's coming. Look, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Oh, that's another great sweet potato. It's a little different too.
It is. We have 2 different kinds.
2 different kinds of sweet potatoes.
And I'm going to find out if we have any more.
Okay.
And you know what? I think we're in luck because here comes really another one that's quite big and quite different
So
too.
exciting. Wow, look at those sweet potatoes. Oh, those are so cool. We have 3 sweet potatoes and they're all a little different, which is so great. It's great to have differences, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So that is how you grow sweet potatoes. That's the life cycle of the sweet potato. And Farmer Bruce, you can save one of these sweet potatoes for next year so you can grow another generation of sweet potatoes.
With roots, vines.
Flowers and bees.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so great. And I'm so glad you got to come to the farm today and you visited with us. We learned all about sweet potatoes and the life cycle. You know, when I learn new things and I want to make sure I remember them, I like to dance and draw and write about them so I can remember them and look back on them. But let's just try to put it into a dance. Do you think we could put the life cycle of a sweet potato into a dance? Oh, so glad you're on board. So that first step was we needed a sweet potato. And then we jump into some water, start growing some roots and some vines. Flowers start to bloom, bees start to buzz, and then we harvest more sweet potatoes. Should we try it one more time? Okay, so we start with a sweet potato, and then we jump into the water. We grow some roots, grow some vines, flowers start to bloom, bees start to buzz, and then we harvest more sweet potatoes. You think we can remember it now? Oh, good. Thank you, Farmer Bruce, for calling the great sweet potato.
And thank you for coming. I have some slips that you can take with you, and maybe you can grow some in your home gardens and get some sweet potatoes in their life cycle.
I know, we could visit some home gardens. Maybe go out to your grandma's and plant some in some containers. And you could grow them in raised beds too. Should we go look? All right, let's go. Bye, Farmer Bruce.
Who would like some sweet potato casserole?
I do, please.
Funding for this lesson was provided by Lyndhurst Foundation.